So, there are so many spring anime that I am watching in 2023, and that too weekly. So that's what exactly I will be doing in this video. I'll be listing all the anime that I'm currently watching and actually enjoying, and I'm actually planning on watching it weekly. But before I begin, let me know in the comment section below on what anime you are currently watching now. So starting off is an honorable mention actually. It's not an anime show, it's a tokusatsu show. And I used to love tokusatsu so much. I still love tokusatsu. I was a tokutuber before I became an anime tuber. And the most prominent tokusatsu series is Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. I watch each and every season of it, and that too weekly now. And the first thing I do is watch Kamen Rider Geats. It's not that great now, it's quite boring now, but I still watch it nonetheless. And speaking of Super Sentai, we are having Osama Sentai King Ojo, which is still 9 episodes in, but still, it's a masterpiece. I'm really excited to see where this series is headed. And okay, now that we're done with that, let's start with the actual anime. And let's speak of the goat in the room. I know that the saying is actually, elephant in the room, but you know now that I am talking about One Piece. I did catch up with the manga a long time ago and I read it weekly and make breakdown videos and put it on my channel, but I still watch the anime because I really like to see the animation because I started One Piece with the anime. Now let's talk about seasonal animes or anime that actually have a specific season. The first one is of course Vinland Saga Season 2, which is still going on, and I guess it's like 17 to 18 episodes done by the time I'm putting this video. And I'm really enjoying the farmland arc more than the previous season. I don't know why. I know people just dropped out of it just because it doesn't have fights in it anymore. Seriously, I'm missing out on a lot of things right now. Next is a fan favorite and my favorite too, and that is Dr. Stone Season 3. This show has peak comedy and one of my favorite things in this entire world, and that is science. Senku is one of my favorite protagonists, and people often complain that this series has a lot of characters that barely become relevant later on. But I think it's part of the charm because in our life we actually meet a lot of people who just vanish after some time, and that's basically humans. And each and every time a character makes a comeback in the show, it's actually amazing, and seeing them always melts my heart. Everyone has their moments and everyone is hilarious, and I love that. The another anime that I started recently watching is Pokemon Horizons. I really started to get on the Pokemon train ever since I started playing the games. I watched the first 2 seasons, that is the Indigo League and the Orange Town, and I'm still continuing my Johto journeys. So I thought, why not try Pokemon Horizons? It is a really great mystery kind of show if you see it, and I really like the story so far. And let's talk about one of the greatest anime series which was highly recommended but I had no idea what it was, and that is Oshi no Ko. I know most of them might think this is a comedy slice of life type series, which it might be if that's what you mean. Anything I say will spoil your mood and spoil the story, but I highly suggest that you go and watch this first episode, which is like a hour, more than an hour long, but you will never regret it. This is an amazing series. I watch each and every episode now. I was never into Oshinoko, I didn't even know what it was, but I just started watching it now. Then we have another Shonen Jump manga which is now adapted, and that is Mashle. Mashle is fun and hilarious. I don't really judge it now because it's just been 3 episodes, so I'm gonna wait and see how the season plays out. Now I'm like, it's okay, but I'm not thinking it's absolutely great. I do like the comedy though. This series is amazing, and that is Hell's Paradise. This is amazing because of the animation is done by MAPPA. I mean, what do you expect? And this just completes the trio of dark anime adaptations. We already have Jujutsu Kaisen and we already have Chainsaw Man, and Hell's Paradise joins it. This is also one of the series that I didn't have an interest in until I saw that people are absolutely loving the first episode, and now I'm watching it weekly. The next one is one of the most fan favorite series, and that is Demon Slayer. We started season 3 right now, like season 4 if we count the Mugen Train series. But I'm loving the story so far, like Tokito, and then we have Mitsuri, so many Hashiras being introduced, so many demons being introduced, and the fights are actually amazing. The animation is beautiful as always with Demon Slayer, but I'm still looking forward for more because I know that this is going to be a short arc. That is the Swordsmith Village arc, and I guess it's going to be just like 11 episodes long. Finally, the anime series that I started recently, and that is Heavenly Delusion. This situation is exactly like Oshi no Ko. I know nothing about the series, but then people highly recommended it, so I'm starting to watch it too. I haven't watched a single episode yet, but I am going to be watching it right now. And I'll start working on my weekly reviews whenever the episode comes out. So these are all the series that I'm actually watching right now. I'm also watching many previous anime series that I never actually watched. What are you guys watching now in this season? I know I have a lot of anime recommendations and I am watching a lot of anime and tokusatsu shows, but I'm really having a great time. Making YouTube content is always so, goddamn hard, but I'd appreciate if you do a subscribe. And yes, like this video and share this with all your friends who are into manga and anime. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, sayonara guys, Chan out.